stone face, so it's not as if you can read where they are. They're looking both at the defense attorney Mark O'Mara and looking at John Guy, who did the rebuttal for the state with the same intensity, taking a few notes. In fact, during John Guy's rebuttal, I only saw one juror jot down twice for less than 25 seconds twice. So it appeared that they had heard what they needed to hear. As you know, what those closing arguments are all about is sort of the summation of all of the evidence. They used two different styles. Yesterday, when we heard Bernie Delgado, there he was forceful, he was dramatic, and it should be noted that he is an effective prosecutor. Since 2004 to 2012, he's won 48 of his 49 cases, and so he was using what has worked for him before. And then we saw today the defense attorney and with a little sort of cheat sheet, a little quote or two of what they had said to remind the jurors of who they were and how that fit to the story that the defense said. The one thing I think that I know most here is that what I heard from John Guy was, in addition to calling Trayvon Martin a child, and I think I counted that 9 times, and there's probably more, but he kept referring to it as a child, he used the term common sense. He wanted the jurors to use their common sense. Coming back was reasonable doubt. Going backwards right now as they're weighing this, it may be common sense, reasonable doubt. We're outside the courthouse. It's overcast, slightly rainy. There have not really been a whole lot of people who have shown up out here during this trial to protest. There's a small area not too far from where I am that has been set aside. Some of those who said that they might be willing to come out and protest, they didn't because it's a little bit hot out here, it's rainy, they're not allowed to have megaphones, it just didn't seem to fit. And then we just heard the police department say, with the police chief, that they had used these past 15 months to make sure that they had connections with the community, and he seemed to recognize that there were parts of the community that the police department did not have a relationship with, that they worked on creating that relationship. One thing I should note, remember that Trayvon Martin was here visiting his father at his girlfriend's condo. He is from Miami Gardens, in South Florida. So there is another component while we just heard law enforcement talking about the sense that things are going to be fine here and urging people to accept this because that's what people asked for. They asked for an investigation, an arrest, a trial, and put the hands down and the system working with the jury. There is also a component of law enforcement in South Florida that is monitoring that community. And while the police have said that they are working closely with the community, saying that they want people to raise their voices, not their arms, making PSAs with members of the even the Miami Heat participating in that and trying to get the message out. It is fair to say from the law enforcement sources that I've spoken with that they are watching extremely closely. Don't think you want to elevate it to anything like alert, but they're certainly saying that they're watching this very closely. And when they find out that there is going to be a jury verdict, they are